Funeral homes in Beijing are running 24/7, an upsurge reportedly linked to COVID-19. Several health data institutes have run models to predict the casualties, and they're seeing shocking results.
A catastrophic scenario could play out in China over the next 3 months. Over 2 million deaths from COVID-19. The forecast model comes from health data analytics company Infinity. It also sees the possibility of up to nearly 280 million infection cases across the country. The result is similar to other expert predictions.
The populations at greatest risk in the world are those that have avoided a lot of transmission and have gaps in vaccination. And that's exactly the case for China.
That's because China hasn't vaccinated enough of its elderly people, instead focusing on a strict anti-virus policy called Zero COVID-19. With the country seeing a major virus surge, Infinity says death would peak in January, while cases may peak in December. That would put China's death toll higher than the United States, with around 1 million deaths since the pandemic began. In Beijing, demand for funeral and cremation services has skyrocketed. A worker at a local funeral home told the Financial Times that his facility cremated 150 bodies on Wednesday, up from just a few dozen on a typical day last winter. Beijing authorities reportedly tasked that local funeral home with cremating those who died after testing positive for COVID-19. Other funeral homes in Beijing were reportedly operating 24 hours a day. There's also a week-long waiting list for an opening. Elsewhere in northern China, a video surfaced online over the weekend showing dead bodies lined up in the local hospital. As concerns over the situation rise across the nation, a worker at one of Shanghai's Christmas markets explained the event saw few visitors over the weekend, noting that people are, quote, too scared to come out.